Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa! What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody, except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh, no. Chloe. Look how.
What the fuck?
Jefferson! You killed my Chloe. Choose wisely. So Jefferson drugged us and brought us back to his dark room, it seems. It's a lot of expensive photo gear. Oh, Max. There's some seriously good voice acting coming up, though. Especially by Hannah Tell, who does Max. But also Jefferson's voice actor. Legs taped to the chair, arms taped to the chair. So even if we can rewind here for like 5 minutes, won't really help us much, will it? Morning, sleepyhead.
Chloe?
Oh no.
What? Where? It's a dark room.
So what can we
Anybody
see?
out there? Please help!
This looks like it's pretty soundproof. Syringe.
God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
GHB.
me. He took that shot last night.
Maybe if we could go back to last night in the photo, we could change something.
Help! Somebody help!
right in front of me. If I could move it towards me.
Oh, well.
Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too. This is so bad. Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Nah, she's out of it. And obviously we know this happened because she was afraid of Nathan because we warned her. And she went to Jefferson, the one person she thought she could trust.
These straps hurt.
What's this?
Great. I can see all my things, but I
Oh.
can't grab it.
The diary.
Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too. This is so bad.
Aha!
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Pull the trolley. Look at the picture.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
It's like pretty much everything is black and white in this picture, right? Except for Max's red eyes. It's kind of a spooky effect. And again, I'm too stupid for this focusing. Oh, AD keys and left and right mouse button. Okay. There we go. That's a bit easier. I thought.
That's great.
There we go.
Oh, Max.
Ugh.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. Vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
Yuck.
Don't move!
So much power play and posturing going on.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. and you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
Oh, that's the camera that he had lying around in the classroom in episode
Max,
1, right?
Please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way.
And when Max looks at it, she says something like,
A new dose will calm you down.
Jefferson isn't messing around with this bad boy.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
True.
God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Aw, asshole. Michelle Grant saying earlier, I hear Mr. Jefferson is shooting around here a lot. Yeah, shooting students. And school dropouts. So we went back in time, stayed here for a couple of minutes, and the one thing we changed was kicking the trolley, right? So that now we're back to the same time as
I
before.
can't believe that happened.
Slightly different
So
timeline.
sick.
Different photos. Seems. New photos that we could travel back to.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. Wait, Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Oh, that's why why you had to take other ones and put these here. I get it.
No. That picture isn't going to help.
Yeah.
And I can't go through all that again. I won't. Oh, shit. Jefferson. Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's Max. Can you hear me?
Max. Oh God. Where are we? Oh, what's happening?
You've been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here?
No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan.
Fuck.
Then I went to Jefferson for help and he was acting so weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max. Please, I'm sorry for everything.
Listen carefully. Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
Max, I just can't believe this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
Just hold on, Victoria. Nobody is gonna die. Anymore.
Max, what's going on? I thought you said Nathan was dangerous, but it was actually Mark? Mr. Jefferson?
I was wrong. I should have known that Nathan couldn't do all this on his own.
Do what? What's going to happen to us? Oh, please get us out of here.
I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're clear-headed. If he doses us again, we'll forget everything.
I'm not strong, Max. Look at me. Look what I did to Kate Marsh. Now she's in the hospital, and I'm here.
Kate wants us to get the hell out of here. And then we can both go see her again. Okay?
I'd do anything to see Kate once more. Just to tell her I'm sorry.
Victoria, we will find a way to escape. I promise.
Max, I believe you.
Okay, so that was Victoria. What's this?
Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley.
No. And that got stains on his pictures. He had to take new ones. Alright, let's look at that.
Please don't hate me. Please don't let me die in here.
Victoria, nobody is dying in here. We will escape. I promise.
Please. Please get us out of here, Max.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
You have to get us out of here.
Might work.
You have to.
Please work.
Alright.
So wise, yet so innocent.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Jeez, thanks.
You're
Yeah.
trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
Yeah, that's exactly the difference
Than you did.
No! You didn't.
between us.
It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't
Shit.
keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker.
You
For
tell him.
Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Oh god. The music. Am I supposed to do something? There's Victoria over there, journal.
Sorry. This is not art.
This is purity personified.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Max,
It's the only thing we can
wish
do
you
here,
could
right?
see yourself now. This one is out of focus, but that's my fault, Max.
I mean, that's one thing I'm thinking about now, right? Is that just his sick mind?
I wish you had been
And are we
around back in my
supposed to be
day.
led astray here with him saying
If
Rachel?
I talk to him, distract him, maybe he'll give up a photo.
With him saying Rachel let him take the pictures of
only
her,
one
and she
way
was in
around
love with
this.
him, and then Stella said they had sex as well. Is that just like stupid rumors that we're supposed to believe because they're a cover for his psychopathic ways? I mean, that could totally be true. Or was there something where Rachel... I mean, it seems like Rachel seemed to like to... She seemed to be popular with everybody, and she seemed to also...
I need to figure this out.
not be indifferent to being popular, right? She liked to be popular, and she actively hung with people like Evan and the skaters and the Vortex Club. She didn't really make a distinction. She really made an effort to be popular with everybody. And did she maybe like try the same with Frank and with Jefferson in the beginning as well? Obviously we found photos of her in the end where she was furious because she realized she'd been betrayed by Jefferson. Maybe originally she didn't
Think, Max.
realize
Rewind and find something.
how deep this rabbit hole goes and how fucked up he really is. And she was just like, yeah, he's trying to capture innocence or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe this is all just a bullshit explanation or a figment of Jefferson's imagination or cover-up story. Yeah, I want to play more Before the Storm to find out. Right.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
So yeah, obviously the right choice here is the diary, I think, right? But I wanted to hear the other dialogue as well.
Wait! Let me go and I'll help you. Let me help you. Please.
Don't beg. Never beg. I hate that. Anyway, let's enjoy our final moment before I have to end our memorable session with your death.
Wait! What? What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to make you live forever in my photographs. That's all that will be left of Maxine Caulfield. They won't even find your bag.
Oh, what? Was there another hint? Like bag or whatever? I'll see.
Wait! You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
That's when we were in his class, right? So we're gonna go back to that moment now. We've seen that moment a couple of times already. But here we go, back to that lecture. Serious flashbacks. Max has just taken what you kids call a selfie. A terrible word for a beautiful photographic tradition.
Torture, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I could say the Daguerrean process, but I want to try the other ones as well.
The Daguerrean process. He was a real visionary, not a hypocrite.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that he actually created something. He didn't just take pictures of models and pretend they were art.
Wow.
I'm not sure I get the connection, but
Drop in some attitude.
yes, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max has clearly read more into them than I have. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
to change time.
The winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Ah, I can't get further back. Okay.
Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space? I hope I still love photography when this is done. Don't confuse the art with the artist. Bastard.
What you write? Something about lenses or something? Those notes weren't... Winter is coming! Nice. I never saw this before. So she's a Game of Thrones nerd as well. Yes, yes. These weren't here before, right? Cell phone, look.
I've got a ton of Blackwell brochures, so I hope David's number is in there. This diary literally saved my life. All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole.
Right.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Blackwell Academy, 1910. For over 100 years, Blackwell Academy has been an academic oasis for art and science, with diverse students from around the world seeking to change the world and their communities. Check inside for more info about admissions, campus living, contacts. Mark Jefferson. This is Michelle Grant, of course, and I don't know this guy. Meet your professors. After blazing a trail in the world of 1990s style and fashion photography, Mark Jefferson always knew you wanted to share his vision and inspire others. In the late 2000s, he took a well-publicized detour into teaching around the country, inevitably ending up in a permanent position at Blackwell Academy. Mr. Jefferson's classes on art and photography are some of the most popular in the school's rich history, and his students will certainly go on to inspire others with their own vision.
Found you.
Admissions, Mariana Taylor. Financial aid, Lisa Avina. Security, David Madsen. And custodian, Samuel Taylor. Right. So, can we talk to Kate? Not right now. Gotta
For
warn
once,
David first.
I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much
Yeah.
as everything else.
For real.
And take Jefferson down fast.
Mr. Madsen, you're after Rachel Amber. Mark Jefferson is guilty. It's under the Prescott's farmhouse. You know the location. He's sick and dangerous. Stop him. Deletes the
You wanted
message.
me to enter the contest, asshole.
To not leave any
So
evidence.
maybe I'll be
Smart.
going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Oh, Max going to San Francisco. That was...
Past within the past.
Yeah,
Am I pushing myself too hard?
that's right. She looked at a
It
picture
doesn't matter what happens to me.
in the picture.
I have to save Chloe. The 90s are over for you, asshole.
Is grunge dead?
If only I could tell the whole class about Jefferson and watch him squirm. But I better let David take care of everything. Not impressed anymore. Now I wonder how many victims Jefferson has left behind in his career. I can't blame the cameras, but I just think of Jefferson using them. Oh, Rachel,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
True.
Just a week ago, I was so naive about art, life. I can't go past these photo boundaries, so I need to fix everything from here.
Alright. What did you
Just
want
a
to say?
week ago, I was so naive about art, life, the world.
Yeah, remember reading about Hamilton? Who was taking pictures of quote-unquote innocent young models.
An everyday hero is going to bust your ass, Jefferson.
Can't look at the TV anymore. Literally unplayable.
There's still some beauty left in Arcadia Bay. I still feel like the lighthouse is calling out to me.
That's this camera, right? The one you used on us.
I'd like to bust this up right now.
Yeah.
Victoria, I'm sorry you have to stand next to that psycho.
Indeed. Or can we talk to Kate? Make her feel better.
This is the last time somebody bullies you, Kate. Poor Kate. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Aw, small things like this can make such a
Thanks.
difference.
You always know the right thing to do.
Oh? Oh, she's smiling a bit. Look at that.
At least Kate knows people have her back.
A camera and duct tape. Where's that? Burning whales. Oh, I know where this is. Camera and duct tape. That must be in the dark room. Back in the dark room, right?
Victoria, it's nice to know how you really feel.
My phone is dead and I'm bored. Time to bust out my poesy. Why did I give up the word for the image? Because I suck. Because Mark Jefferson rules. Everybody in here loves him, but he only seems to care about Max C. I want to hate her, but she wouldn't care. Envy's a sin, Vic. Get over yourself.
I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria.
Can we look at our... Oh, okay. We actually have our complete journal. All the character entries. New texts. No. I mean, yeah, this is all the early texts. Texts that we only had at this moment in time, right? In episode 1. And Warren, of course. And we're not answering him. Look at that.
I see right through your bullshit, Jefferson. Everybody else will too. Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will
Peachy.
be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can
Right on.
always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or
Oh,
guilty.
fuck you.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max.
Because he doesn't know.
Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Like the dialogue. Okay, so now we're going back to... what is this? Thursday evening or something? Because that's the first photo we went back to, right? Is after Jefferson drugged her and abducted her to the dark room. Because we initially woke up in this episode Friday morning, right? Or somewhere around that time. And then we went back to the... Oh, he gets arrested, look at that. Went back to the Thursday evening photo. And from then went back to the start of the week. Now we've left the start of the week and are back to Thursday afternoon or evening. I think, right? Look at that, we win the contest. It gets framed and all. Nice. Chloe doesn't get killed. So everything perfect, right? Chloe's in our room when we pack for San Francisco. Or... No, I mean it's not. We woke up probably Friday afternoon.
Whoa!
And went back to Friday morning or something. Right? Because... the winner was only announced on
Okay. You're okay, Max.
Thursday
You're
evening.
safe. On a plane.
I'm kind of confused
I hope
as
I
to
did
the
everything
time a
right
little
this
bit.
time.
Because if the winner gets announced at like 10 p.m. in the evening, Thursday, when did the like
Good
whole
work, David.
Max holds her own framed photograph thing happen? Friday morning? When did they take a flight? Friday afternoon? So is it Friday afternoon already?
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive.
Holy shit, you rule, Max.
I did it.
So if it's Friday afternoon
Fixed
now,
everything. Wowzer.
then this is the time we went back to, so maybe the time we originally woke up is like Friday night or evening even. And obviously we're on a plane to San Francisco with Principal Wells, because, you know, Jefferson obviously isn't going. Oh, that's a lot of texts. I don't think I've read them before. But that's probably people just congratulating us on winning the contest, right? And a lot of the texts are gone as well, because some of the stuff with Kate probably didn't happen. She probably didn't go up to the roof after how we told Victoria off and how we encouraged Kate, right? Max, this is the 10th of October. That's Thursday. Max, I know Mom is melting your phone. I understand why. Tell her not to worry. You're a little typo there. You're an adult now. You can tell her. I will soon. What are they talking about though? Oh, okay. We did still talk about Nathan, apparently. Maxine, are you there? Are you okay? I just heard on the news about this art teacher you were always talking about. What is going on at Blackwell? Mom, I'm fine. Too much text. It's crazy. I'll call you later, promise. That's the 10th of October, which is Thursday at noon. So he probably got arrested at like... I mean, we sent the text on Monday, so maybe on Tuesday, and the news broke on like Wednesday, and this is Wednesday around noon. I hate you being away like this. Don't keep me waiting. I won't. Maxine, we are so proud, proud, proud. That's Thursday then, at 8 p.m. Because they knew she was gonna win the contest, right? But last time we went to the Vortex Club party, back when Victoria won, we looked at our phone and it was like 10 or 10:30 when Jefferson went on stage and announced the winner, right? But this time, she already knows that, well, Wednesday at 8. Well, maybe the winner gets notified before it's officially announced at the party, but then Max doesn't seem to have sent her mum like an SMS. Thank you. You know we always believed in you and your photos. Of course you did. That's why I'm at Blackwell. Dana? Max, snap, snap, snap. It's 9:45 on Thursday. I'm working on a new cheer for you. Dana, that's so awesome. I'm blushing. That's because you're on fire, girl. Oh, Dana, I like you. Chloe, of course. Warren? Oh yeah, still the same stuff happening with time travel. Not going ape. Hey girl, I'm in the lab. We helped her. Max, Jefferson, what the fuck? That's again on Wednesday around noon. So kinda weird, right? That we send the text Monday afternoon and it's only Wednesday that the news breaks. I mean, I would get if the parents only read it on Wednesday, because maybe it happened on Tuesday, but then it's only in the papers on Wednesday morning or something, or on TV. But why does Warren not know earlier? Insane, right? Did you ever suspect him? Of what? He just seemed like a cool teacher. I thought you kinda crushed on him. Sorry. You should be. I admired his work. Not anymore. Fuck him. He's history. Yes, he is. Do I have to make an appointment to see you now? Oh, please. But yes, you do. It's so cool that you won. Oh, that's a day later. Thanks, Warren. It feels weird. I haven't read these before. This is pretty cool. Private number. Yeah, that still happened. Kate. Oh, I want to read those. That's a lot. Well, those are the ones before the game even starts, right? And then this is Monday. Thanks for helping me. This is with David. Max, thank you so much for talking to me in class. This is different, right? Things have been hard this week, and you showed up at the right time, like an angel. You're a great friend, and I'm so blessed. And don't you dare laugh. Never, you almost made me cry. Kate, just so you know, I'm always at your side, MaxOXO. That's Monday in the evening. Then next morning, Max, I want to thank you for giving me such great advice about going to the police and telling them everything about Nathan. I so appreciate you standing by me. It keeps my faith. Kate, I'm on your side. Please don't mention me too much if you can. I'm already in trouble around here. And thanks so much for talking to me this morning. I was about to have a serious cry and I needed a friend. You were there as usual. XOXOXO. Oh my god, Max, I can't believe that Nathan and Jefferson were arrested. Honestly, I'm in shock. So Nathan survives in this. Doesn't get killed by Jefferson. Obviously Victoria isn't captured. Chloe isn't killed. So everything's perfect, right? I have to go talk to the police now and give a full statement. Please let me know if you need me there. We all have your back. Right, so now the police will listen to what Kate has to hear, apparently. So this is, yeah, also Wednesday, 4 p.m. Thank you, I'm scared, but I want to make sure both of them are put away and never hurt anybody again. And then... Oh, Thursday evening. Max, I heard that you won the contest, and it made me so happy. Your photos are so real and wonderful. It gives me hope that you're going to be discovered now. Thank you, Kate. You give me hope by being my friend. Don't be so humble. Take a bow. I expect a full report over high tea soon. That is a date. And Chloe is the last one, I think, right? It's probably a lot of texts, because Chloe is her best friend, right? She's talking to her a lot. What? This is all new. I don't think I've read this before. Max, you there? Hello? What's going on? You okay? Crazy shit is going down. Step soldier called the cops and took off. He had his gun. That's Monday at 9:40 p.m. So it happened 9:40, like Monday, a couple hours after Max sent the text, right? But everyone's just like hearing about it on Wednesday, it seems. That is crazy. Especially after hooking up with you again, and that snow today. Everything's going to be okay. We're together again. Insert insult here. What? I don't get it. Why insult? Everything's going to be okay. We're together again. Is that because she thinks Max is writing platitudes or whatever? Giving me the finger. Human emoji. Text me back when you hear anything. On it. Good morning. That's next morning. Your ass better be up if I am. Wakey wakey X and bakey. You mean wakey bakey. So what happened last night? Step SWAT got home late last night, all jacked up about one of his investigations. He might be right for a change. You funny. So meet me at the Two Whales ASAP. Okay, see you soon. Max, wish you had popped a cap in Frank's ass instead of giving him the gun. Oh, okay, that's still the same events as before, with Frank on the junkyard. No, Chloe, I do not wish that, and neither do you. It's too late to rewind. Max, I need to see you right now. I know what happened to Rachel. Come meet me at the lighthouse when you get this, please. This is Tuesday, 5 p.m. I'll be there. I hope she's fine. So how do they find out about Rachel? Probably through David's investigation in the darkroom, right? And they find her again, and it's Tuesday, though. They find her like 2 days earlier. And the next morning she writes, Max, thank you for being with me yesterday. I keep trying to wake up like this is a nightmare. Why Rachel? She never hurt anybody. No, she didn't, Chloe. I'm so sorry about everything. Dude, how do we get over shit like this? We live. Rachel would want you to have a great life. That's truly the best revenge. Now we really have to take over the world. No, we just have to be there for each other. You're a saint, Max. Yo, Max. Check this shit out. I had a little talk with Step Hero tonight. This is... So they didn't go and break into the school. Also didn't have their little cute moment in the pool, and not the sleepover, and Chloe didn't dare us to kiss her, I guess, right? Because this is Thursday morning. Yo, Max, which usually we would be in Chloe's bed right now. Yo, Max, check this shit out. I had a little talk with Step Hero tonight. I'm all eyes. Since he busted Jefferson, he's a totally different person. He has been very cool and apologized for his behavior. Aww. That's so sweet, Chloe. Now you're a family again. War down, sister. I did not cry in his arms, but he did help find Rachel and punish her killers. David obviously hella cares about my mom, and probably me. Yes, I'm hella bored, with nothing to do. What you doing, hippie? This is 12 p.m. Some of us hippies have homework. No shit, Sherlock. And I already did my paperwork for Bay City College. How though? She dropped out of high school, right? Can she still get into college? Proud of you. I hope so. And then she writes... Yeah, she's the first one she writes, apparently. Or the only one she does. I didn't see any text to her mom. Everyone else just seems to learn through, I don't know, the school website or whatever. So she knows as early as 5 p.m. on Thursday, right? Chloe, I won the Everyday Heroes contest. Sorry. Holy shit, you rule, Max. I'm so proud of my superstar. This is just the start of your career. I'm just so glad I can share it with you. Damn right. Plus, Max, you deserve to win. No emoji. Oh man, that was so nice. I never read these before. Because we're not stuck in this plane for very long, right? But this is such a... couldn't it just have ended like this? But of course... it can't. And you all know why. No!
We're almost in San
Okay.
Francisco.
Almost...
I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
I almost thought this continued
I have to admit,
the story.
I love being called an artist.
Yeah, who wouldn't? The Zeitgeist Gallery presents.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Pacific West Airlines. Well, your photo boundaries seem to be moving with the plane, thankfully. Hot Dog Man.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
Yeah, in like 2
Chloe and I
hours.
used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time.
There's a Hot Dog Man video
We were
game.
innocent.
I need it.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
This is such a perfect timeline. Why? Blackwell Security uncovers bunker and scandal. Acting on a series of tips from David Madsen, head of security at Blackwell Academy, police officers descended on Tuesday on a bizarre underground chamber, allegedly used by teacher Mark Jefferson and student Nathan Prescott, to drug, kidnap, and photograph young women. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assault on the victims, the disturbing revelations have sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located. Will you say that about a businessman, the most powerful businessman? That's kind of hard to measure, isn't it? Two Moon Diner. Amid all the environmental chaos in Arcadia Bay, such as the unseasonal snowfall and beached whales, some residents reported seeing 2 full moons last night around 8 p.m. Witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage has surfaced yet. That's weird. Which has led local meteorologists to believe that imaginations are in overdrive due to the recent eco-havoc. So all the eco-havoc is still happening, right? Which is due to Max's continuous tampering with time, I suppose. And I was going to talk about this eventually, but this is as good a place as any, I guess, to at least mention my intense, almost visceral dislike for the ending of this game. I know there's a spoiler track and everything, but I'll say it again. Spoiler for the ending of Life is Strange Episode 5. I fucking hate it. And I love this game. So the disconnect is quite real. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna talk more about this during the credits, I suppose. But one thing I dislike about it is that it devalues Max's entire character development. And it also devalues the idea that trying to be a better person and trying to make things right is always the right thing to do. No matter if you don't know whether there might be consequences that you didn't intend to, whether you might actually be having an effect on people that you didn't anticipate or the world, it's still right to try and be a better person, right? And this is the reality where Max did that. She did learn from her experiences. She had this power given to her, but at the end of the day, it wasn't the power that really changed things. It was Max's development as a character that changed things, right? She told Kate that she would be there for her as a friend. She told David about the bunker, which changed David as a person because he felt appreciated and useful and had something to do after coming home traumatized from a war, and actually made peace with this like liberal arts college and with feeling useful and even needed in that context. Max stood up to Victoria, but not in a way that put her down, but rather saying, you don't need to be so insecure, you're talented and you're intelligent, why don't you make something of this rather than tearing people down? And all of this is beautiful, and it would have been a beautiful message And what the game does at the end is just say, fuck all that. Max can't have this. She's gone through so much, but because of some bullshit Chloe is fated to die narrative, what Max does with her time traveling causes a storm, and we're gonna split the whole story up in the end into like a bipolar choice of you have to either kill and sacrifice Chloe because she was quote-unquote fated to die, or you have to kill everyone else in Arcadia Bay. Which of course, I mean, if you look at it from an ethical standpoint, it's an easy choice. But having to kill Chloe is so wrong for so many other reasons. I mean, there's so many like bury the gay tropes going on, and then like gay baiting the entire game, and it doesn't really come to any fruition unless you decide to sacrifice Chloe. I mean, that's bad enough as it is, that choice. But to me, the central aspect of why I dislike it so much is that it devalues the entire idea of trying to be a better person, and that it's valuable to try and use your powers for good, no matter what. And that would have been such a beautiful message, and this game kind of has it still. It's still a game about being vulnerable and being open and putting your emotions out there and empathizing with people, but it's not as strong as it could have been, and that's why this ending disappoints me so much. But yeah, enough of a rant for now. We might talk about this more later, but for now let's get back to Principal Wells and our flight here.
Please fasten your seatbelts. Stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
I bet this is a nice break for Principal Wells. After all the damage control he had to do this week at Blackwell.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Yeah, when he's not under pressure, he's actually kind of
Christ.
decent guy, I guess.
Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
But you are. Right, now we go forward to Friday evening, maybe even Saturday morning, I'm not sure. I mean, it's day out, so it must really be Saturday, I suppose. But that means it's also Saturday when we're tied up in Jefferson's bunker still. I mean, could be. Oh, this is also one of my favorite moments in episode 5. And one of the moments I actually really enjoyed. I mean, up to this was like, oh man, I love this game, I love episode 5 as well. But after this, not so much anymore. For me personally, at least. And that's why I would say episode 5 is the weakest, certainly, in the bunch. Still like it, but...
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max,
After this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
This is such a cool moment as well, and I'm so mad that this is just gonna be deleted from the timeline like it never happened.
Wowzer, Max. You did it.
Which
Somehow.
I guess it's alleviated a
from
bit.
The dark room to this gallery.
Yeah, it's
I think
alleviated
there's
a
so
bit
many
by the.
realities in one world.
Oh, stop talking, Max. I'm talking.
Life is weird.
Strange. Yeah. What was it I wanted to say? Yeah, that's alleviated a little bit by the fact that a lot of this game is about like be in the moment and cherish everything you had. So a lot of the moments that Max go through, and also this moment, becomes a part of her and of her character development, and therefore isn't entirely lost, right? So yeah. Also,
Be cool, Max.
yeah.
Smile and don't say anything stupid.
Just one more thing about the ending as well. It's not that I want a happy ending, necessarily, in media. Quite the contrary. I'm often of the mind that a happy ending or a sappy happy ending actually devalues like a lot of the conflict of the interesting development in fiction, and it's just a tacky, like it's just tacked on in a way to please audiences. It's not like I'm not mad that I don't get a happy ending in this. I'm mad that the unhappy ending that we get, and it's an unhappy ending either way, the unhappy ending we get is unhappy for bullshit reasons that don't naturally flow from the story or from the point the game is trying to make. Or rather the point I thought the game was trying to make. And if it wants to make a different point about, I don't know, the integrity of the space-time continuum, or of there are higher powers that always have a plan for us and Chloe was fated to die, then that's just a bullshit point that I hate anyways, right? But I thought the game wanted to make this point of like, you know, it's good to be vulnerable and outgoing and to care for your friends.
Picture is in the same room as all these great
And to
endings.
follow your passions. And everything leads up to that. And Max changes in a positive way to reflect that. And uses her power in a way that help her develop in this way. But in the end, she gets punished anyways. And it's not like because the world is like a... I mean, that would even be a message I could get behind. Like, you know, the world's like a rough place and not everything goes according to plan, even if you try your best. And life is just unfair. I mean, I could have gotten behind that message. But it's just like mythical Deus Ex Machina reason Chloe has to die. Fuck you. And I hate that. I hate that.
I need to drop some serious cash in there.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a small break here. And I'll be back for more in a second.